Welcome back to another episode of JC Diaz Uncensored. How are you guys? I hope everybody had a great weekend, and I hope everybody has a is having a great beginning of the week. And so, in this video, in today's episode, I wanted to give you guys my take on the video that is has surfaced and is making its way around social media about Kash Patel, the FBI director. A video has surfaced of him celebrating with the American hockey team in the Winter Olympics, and this has created a storm of different opinions. We have the left saying that he shouldn't be using taxpayers' money to go to those places. Some other people are saying, some other influencers, YouTubers are saying, why is he over there celebrating with the American team? Shouldn't he be worrying about the national security of the U.S. and all that? So I have my take on this video that surfaced on this situation. So we are gonna go ahead, start the show. I'll play the clip for you guys with the video, and then I'll give you my take on this issue. So let's go ahead and start the show, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes with you guys.
So as of this afternoon, the 2026 Olympic Games in Milan have officially come to an end, and Team USA finished out the Games by winning gold in the men's hockey final against Canada. It is the first gold medal since 1980, and of course, the very famous Miracle on Ice. Among those celebrating with the team was none other than FBI Director Kash Patel, seen on social media in the locker room after Team USA's victory. There's also this video circulating on social media of the FBI Director with a beverage of some kind as he chants along with the athletes. Never mind, his office told MS Now that he was flying to Milan on the FBI's Gulfstream jet strictly for business and not to watch hockey. MS Now has not independently verified this video. We have reached out to Patel and the FBI for comment. Patel has since posted, quote, "For the very concerned media, yes, I love America," and was extremely humbled when my friends, the newly minted gold medal winners on Team USA, invited me into the locker room to celebrate this historic moment with the boys. Joining us now, Pablo Torre, host of the Pablo Torre Finds Out podcast. He is, of course, an MS Now contributor. Pablo, great to have you on the show. Excuse me. Do you think that was the first party Kash Patel was ever invited to?
I mean, look, he's living life like a Make-A-Wish kid right now. It's kind of adorable. He is, by the way, sincerely a huge hockey fan. On my show, Pablo Torre Finds Out.
I remember last year he was like flying around to watch Alex Ovechkin break the Wayne Gretzky record. He was popping up in games in New York and down in D.C. I was like, this FBI director's got nothing to do than to see Alexander Ovechkin break the record.
And welcome back. I want to address something that came up yesterday, and the whole social media, everybody's going crazy, and is going crazy about it. And it's about Kash Patel, the FBI director. He was on a video surfaced of Kash Patel celebrating with the American team, the hockey team, in the Olympics, and he was celebrating, drinking a beer or whatever with the team, and people are making the biggest deal about this. How some people are saying, how is he's using our taxpayer money to go celebrate with the team when he should be worrying about something else and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to give you my take on it. Like, what's the problem? I don't see a problem with that. I honestly don't see a problem with Kash Patel, the FBI director, going and celebrating with the American team, I actually don't see a problem with it. I don't understand what the big deal is. Is he using taxpayers' money? Sure, but they use taxpayers' money for everything, anyways. We send Israel 2.6 or 3.6 billion a year. And how does that make our lives better? So if Kash Patel used, let's say, $200,000-$300,000 of taxpayers' money to go celebrate with the American team, how is that gonna change mine or your life? I don't think it's actually going to change our lives for at all. See, you guys have to understand that, not everything is politics. And I think that's where we as a country, we have lost our identity. We have gotten to a point where everything has to be political. You have to pick a side no matter what. And I think we are wrong in this. What I see is a human being who happens to be the FBI director, who is extremely happy that the American team actually won, and he's celebrating. I don't see what the big deal is, what, the left media is going crazy about it. And especially the Democrats are going crazy about it, saying that he shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be using taxpayers' money to go celebrate with the American team. But he is American, and he is allowed to go celebrate with the American team. That's actually being called being a patriot. I wish that I was allowed to go there and celebrate with the hockey team. If he has a chance to go celebrate with the hockey team, good for him. Like, I don't see what the big deal is about this. First of all, he's a human being. Just because he's the FBI director doesn't mean he doesn't like sports. We all like sports. A lot of people don't like sports, but he likes sports. I mean, you can see on the video that the guy is super happy to be there. He's not hurting anybody. He is not committing any crime. But in this country, we always have to find something to find something wrong about any situation. It doesn't matter what the situation is. We always have to find something wrong. And in this occasion, I don't agree. I don't think that Kash Patel being with the American team and celebrating is a big deal. Like, we can that is something that we need to choose. We need to learn how to pick our battles or how to choose our battles. And that's not a battle we need to have. We have so many more things to worry about in this country, other than the FBI director celebrating and having a couple beers with the American team. Good for him. He has a chance to do that. How many of you would love to go and do that? So he's still an American citizen. He loves sports, and he is happy, like we should all be, that the American team actually won. So I really don't see the big deal what it is. We have to stop picking sides all the time. That's why this country is so divided, because we always have to be picking a side. No matter what a person does, we have to pick a side. You even have to be a left or a right. You even have to be Republican or Democrat. You either have to be blue or red. How about we are Americans first? How about we are Americans first? Just like he is being right now. He didn't choose a side. I bet you he didn't ask anybody, any of those teams, what party do they belong? Any of those players in that team, what party do they belong to? Because it's not the place for it. The place in that at that moment, it's all about sports. It's all about representing the American country, right? The United States in the Olympics. and they did well and they won. And I see a person who is happy, genuinely happy for the American team to have won. I really don't see what is the big deal. What did he do wrong there? I don't see what the big deal is. And is he using taxpayers' money? Hey, you know how much, for they use taxpayers' money for the stupidest things, right? They use taxpayers' money to send to Israel every year. 2.5 billion dollars, I believe it is, or 3.5 billion dollars, something like that. And that doesn't benefit us at all. So I don't see what the big deal is about Kash Patel going to celebrate with the American team. And that is my take on it. You guys can like it or you don't have to like it. It is what it is. But I just wanted to talk about what's going on with the Kash Patel situation. Like, everybody is always this is why this country is so divided, because we make everything about politics. We have to pick a side. Oh my God, how dare he, go and have a couple beers and be happy that the American team won. We should all be happy that the American team won. We should all be happy, and we should all be celebrating that the American team won, and that's my take on it. I really don't see what the big deal is. Um, so if you guys think differently, if you guys any every this is a free country. You can say whatever you want. This is a free country. Please comment below if you feel different, if you feel the same like I do. But in my opinion, I feel like he didn't do anything wrong. I honestly don't feel like Kash Patel did anything wrong. I think we're just putting stuff where it doesn't need to be. Let the guy be happy. Let the guy celebrate, live his life. Just because he's the FBI director doesn't mean that he's not a human being. And he has to stop liking sports just because he's the FBI director. I think y'all are wrong for that. We have to call things when we see it. We call things when they are wrong. We call out things when they are wrong. But when a person is doing something that is not hurting anybody, he's celebrating that the American team won. He has a chance to be in the locker room with the players. That's amazing. That's like the American dream. And I bet you 99% of y'all will say the same thing. If you were in his shoes and you had the chance to go in the players' locker room and celebrate with them, I bet you will do it too. So let's stop being hypocritical. Let's stop being, hateful. Let's stop being in this cancel culture that is killing our country. And let's separate politics from sports. Who cares that he's the FBI director? He's still a human being and he still likes sports. So this was my take on the Kash Patel situation. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. My name is JC Diaz. Thank you guys. Peace.